Welcome to News Around Town. The focus of this program is to provide you with an update on projects and initiatives taking place in the City of Fort Wayne that are designed to benefit you. I'm your host, John Perlich, Director of Public Information for the City of Fort Wayne. Recently, Turnstone, Visit Fort Wayne, and Mayor Sharon Tucker announced that a world competition is coming to Turnstone later this year.
Good morning, and I think you all realize you're here for a special announcement, and we're proud as Turnstone to share some exciting news that's going to be a big event for the City of Fort Wayne. And to help us make this official announcement, we're fortunate and privileged to have Mayor Sharon Tucker with us this morning, and she's going to kick things off with the announcement.
Well, good morning. I am sure you are all wondering what is getting ready to happen. And I can tell you I am excited to make this important announcement. Turnstone Center here in Fort Wayne has been chosen to host the 2025 World Paravolley Sitting Volleyball World Cup. This is a tournament that will be held here, and let's give it up for Turnstone. Yeah. Let me tell you why I'm excited, because this event is one of the key international events for sitting volleyball, providing a competitive platform for all 60 member nations, including the United States, to prepare for Paralympics Games. Over this 13-day event this October, more than 1,000 delegates representing more than 20 countries will come to Fort Wayne, resulting in a $2.3 million in economic impact in our city. This is the largest economic impact ever for a single adaptive sporting event in the City of Fort Wayne. I also want to point out that this is the first time that this event will be held in the United States. And little Fort Wayne is the one that's going to be hosting it. I love it, I love it. It's a huge honor for our city, for the City of Fort Wayne, because most recently this event was held in Cairo, Egypt in 2023. This is a big deal for Fort Wayne. It's geared by the hard work of Turnstone and Visit Fort Wayne, who pursued this event and proved with our past event resume why our community will make an excellent host for this prestigious event. Let's give it up for them one more time. I'm very, very proud. I'm extremely excited and very proud of Fort Wayne's growing reputation as an accessible destination worldwide. And this event will serve as a catalyst to showcase our growth in this mission. And now I would like to pass the mic over to Nicole Campbell with Visit Fort Wayne to tell us more about why we're excited to welcome this athlete and the athletes to our city and this great opportunity that the City of Fort Wayne has to be a host for this event.
Well, thank you, Mayor Tucker. We certainly are excited to welcome this event to Fort Wayne. We are proud of our efforts with Turnstone to capture the attention of an event at this level. We were strategic in pursuing Sitting Volleyball World Cup as it aligns with Visit Fort Wayne's 10-year tourism master plan, which keeps accessibility at the foundation of every pillar of the initiative. Securing this event shows that we as a community have made strides to make Fort Wayne and Allen County a leading destination in universal accessibility. As Mayor Tucker said, more than 1,000 delegates representing 20 countries are going to be in Fort Wayne October 7th through the 18th. Since hosting the International Blind Sports Federation 2019 Goalball and Judo International Qualifier, Fort Wayne has proven a successful host for International Paralympic Qualifier events attributed to the leadership of Turnstone and our support here at Visit Fort Wayne. Our community has continued to raise the bar in elevating the athlete experience beyond minimal ADA requirements, including hospitality partner training sessions and intentional collaborations demonstrating strong stakeholder support with the goal of becoming a universally accessible destination for all athletes. I would now like to turn it over to Mike Mushett, CEO of Turnstone, to tell us more about what this event means for their organization.
Thank you, Nicole. Before I make a few comments, I'd like to recognize some special guests and groups that are with us this morning that will all play key roles in the event. Turnstone Board of Directors, we have a number of Turnstone Board members. Could you please acknowledge yourself? All right, thank you. We got Purdue Fort Wayne volleyball program is represented this morning. Thank you for coming. The Fort Wayne International Airport, which will play a key role. Scott Hinderman, the CEO. Scott, thanks for coming. Fort Wayne Police Department, Scott Burning, who is Chief of Special Events, will have a big role to play in helping put together this international event. I know Scott's around here somewhere. Our ongoing partners, Parkview Sports Medicine, led by their fearless leader, Tommy Shagler, is here this morning. Thank you very much. Fortunate also to have some representatives from USA Volleyball, the Hoosier region, visiting us from Columbus, Indiana. Thank you for coming. County Commissioner Teresa Brown. Teresa, thank you. Representatives from Grand Wayne Convention Center, which will play a key role. Thank you. And Greater Fort Wayne, which will help us get the business community involved. So thank you all for coming. I'm sure I missed a few folks, but it's going to be a true community effort to make this a successful event. And we've done it once, and we look forward to doing it again. Good morning again, everyone, and I echo Mayor Tucker's sentiments about the excitement of bringing the 2025 World Paravolley World Cups to Fort Wayne. To understand the significance of the event, we got some B-roll that we're going to show, and you'll pay close attention, but this is a sport that's played on the floor. We're going to have a little demonstration at the end of the conference, but players play seated on the floor, but it's a very physical, aggressive, fast-paced game played by 60 countries around the world, and this will give you just a glimpse of what the sport is like.
Congratulations. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we got that going for a long time.
As indicated, the event will feature up to 16 men and 16 women's teams from around the world. The teams have to work hard to qualify here. There are regional tournaments around the world. There are world rankings. There are performances in previous major international competitions that all factor into the teams that will be here. The October event will also be a precursor to the 2026 World Championships, and many of the athletes competing will compete in the World Championships and also in the LA Paralympic Games in 2028. So this is all a ramp up toward LA. The World Cup event is the first of its type in the United States with the collaboration that we have. It's a partnership between USA Volleyball, United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee, World Paravolleyball, the City of Fort Wayne, Visit Fort Wayne, Turnstone, and the business community and community volunteers that will all pitch in to make this a successful event. We're proud to be partnering with the collective that we do have put together, and we were hoping that we would have a representative from World Paravolleyball here this morning, but they're in the midst of their event season, so they could not get someone here. But we did receive a message from Jürgen Schrapp, who's the World Paravolleyball president, yesterday. And his message is simple but to the point. We are extremely pleased to partner with an experienced event host like Turnstone. The World Cup is our most important global event outside of the World Championships and Paralympic Games, and we are very much looking forward to having women's and men's teams from all over the world competing for the crown in Fort Wayne. And for the first time, which we are excited about here at Turnstone, is in partnership with the Indiana Sports Corp Tourism Bid Fund with assistance from Visit Fort Wayne. We will be showcasing the action through a global live stream broadcast powered by cutting edge technology, which we've been able to purchase through a grant from Indiana Sports Corp. And the technology will be installed here at the Plasman Center. And a big bonus to us, we get to keep it after the event's over, the technology. So it will be very helpful for future events. So the event is a great honor and testament to the city and to the collective, the way that we've come together as a community. And have no doubts it's going to be a successful event, and we'll continue to put Fort Wayne on the map of the international world of Paralympic sports. So again, thank you all, and it's my pleasure at this point to hand off the microphone to Stasha Carrasquillo.
Thank you, Mayor Tucker, Nicole, Mike, for really bringing today's announcement to life and officially kicking off this event in our community. We're all excited and really excited to share that with all of you. So as you may have gathered by now, this event is not just a week of sport. It's a 13-day international experience, 7 full days of world-class competition, and a full slate of pre-event training, classification, and cultural exchange. And we will need the support of the entire community to make the World Cup truly extraordinary. We know that a successful event of this magnitude requires hundreds of volunteers, people willing to share their time and talents to help welcome athletes, coordinate logistics, support fans, and showcase Fort Wayne's signature hospitality. If you would like to get involved as a volunteer, we invite you to fill out the interest form that is currently located at visitfortwayne.com so we can keep you up to date on roles and sign up information as that information becomes available. We're also actively seeking local sponsors, hint, hint, who want to align with an event that champions inclusion, athletic excellence, and of course, international visibility. From individuals, small businesses, major employers, there's a lot of ways to get involved and make an impact. And we hope you'll consider joining us on this journey as we prepare to welcome the world back to Fort Wayne this October. So for those of you in the media, interviews with our event leadership and partners will be available to the side of the stage in just a few moments. We will do a quick group photo. And following the interviews, we invite all of you to stick around just for a little bit longer for a brief demonstration of sitting volleyball that will take place here at the court to my right, your left. Just to give you a glimpse of the excitement, intensity, and athleticism of the sport. And again, a very special thank you to our friends at Purdue Fort Wayne and Cami, one of our local athletes, for joining us today and giving you all that glimpse. Thank you again all for joining us today, for supporting the community, for being a part of why we're able to keep bringing events like this back to our great city. And we really look forward to working alongside of you to make this a really proud moment for Fort Wayne. Thank you all.
It's great to see Turnstone partnering with our community to have inclusive events that really highlight how great Fort Wayne is as a community. In addition, in Southeast Fort Wayne, we've started the Plant, Pick, and Plate program, a healthy cooking and eating initiative.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrea Robinson, and I'm the Economic Development Administrator for the City of Fort Wayne. And I'm so honored to welcome you here today to the Johnnie Mae Farms for the official kickoff of our Plant, Pick, Plate Summer Youth Program. I'd like to thank you for being here, community members, partners, neighbors, and special guests alike. Today is more than just a press conference. It's a celebration of partnerships, purpose, and the power of investing in our youth and our neighborhoods. Today, you'll hear from several key leaders who made this initiative possible. Then, if the weather cooperates, a guided tour of the farm led by our own farmer, Cameron, as well as a student-led cooking demonstration where our young participants will turn fresh produce into delicious and nutritious dishes. Of course, there's still time to register for Plant, Pick, and Plate. We welcome all ages, grades 5 through 9, to join us in this hands-on, life-changing program designed to provide youth with an opportunity to learn about urban farming and environmental stewardship, build confidence in the kitchen, and develop healthy eating habits, and connect with their peers while engaging in meaningful, place-based education right here in their neighborhood. Our partners include the City of Fort Wayne, Seed Fort Wayne, Purdue Extension, its Inspired Nutrition, and the Pontiac Street Market. And we're deeply grateful for their shared commitment to quality, access, and opportunity. A special thank you to the U.S. Conference of Mayors and the American Beverage Association. Without their support, we would not be here today. So to kick things off, I'd like to introduce a visionary leader who understands the importance of food access, youth development, and place-based investment. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Sharon Tucker.
Thank you, Andrea. Not a better partner to have to be able to see this project move forward, create the vision to move it forward, and then implement the vision. So let's give it up again for Andrea Robinson. Doctor, thank you. I'm so excited for today. We have been doing all the things that we could possibly do to give access to food, and specifically healthy food, on the southeast side. When the project Plant, Pick, and Plate was formulated, the opportunity for us to bring education for our youth to be able to be involved in having access to planting food, to picking that food, and then teaching them how to properly prepare the food was overwhelming. And when we found out that there was an opportunity for us to participate in a grant through the U.S. Conference of Mayors, we were even equally as excited. But when we found out that we were the recipients of the large city grant that would give us funding for $250K to be able to make our vision come to life and to be able to give opportunity for our kids, we were speechless. Yes? And I can tell you, I'm never without words. So I absolutely was speechless. I'm excited that today is a very important day for us. I'm excited for the opportunity. I have to thank all of our partners that are working with us. So to make sure I get it right, I'm going to read my notes, which I want to thank of course, all of the team at the City of Fort Wayne. If you're part of City of Fort Wayne, wave your hands and say, yes. The entire team, Purdue Extension, the U.S. Conference of Mayors, Pontiac Street Market, Seed of Fort Wayne, neighborhood associations. Thank you all for being and making today possible. But our biggest thanks has to go out to the American Beverage Association for Healthy America, who invested in this program and believed in our children and our city, and that we could make a difference together. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Tucker, for your leadership and your dedication to lifting up neighborhoods through collaboration and care. Next, I'm honored to introduce someone who brings deep expertise in agriculture and education. Please welcome James Wolf, Allen County Purdue Extension Director.
Welcome. Thank you all for coming out. At Purdue Extension, our goal is to help provide education to improve lives and livelihoods in our communities. And we've been working here at Johnnie Mae with the City of Fort Wayne since about 2017, providing fresh produce and education. And we're really excited to continue doing that and have this great opportunity to reach out and educate our youth and help provide them the habits and set them up early to have lifelong knowledge of just growing plants, but also to live healthy lives and spread that education throughout their life and set that up early. So that's what's really exciting about this opportunity here, to continue that education and bring education to the people where they are, right here with hands-on activities, and see all of that go from just a seed planted in the ground to putting that on your dinner table and sharing that with your community. So it's really exciting. It's also really exciting. 4-H is a part of our programming and extension, and as part of this grant, all of the youth participants have enrollment in our 4-H program, which opens up the doors for lots of opportunities to have education, not just here in the community, but the programs that we do regionally, statewide, and even nationally with tours. So that's really exciting. So we're excited you're all here, and again, with the youth that are here, the produce that they're going to grow and help us grow is going to be here in the market for sale. It's going to be at the Pontiac Street Market for sale when we've got extra produce during the season. So we look forward to you coming back every week and sharing that experience with us. Thank you.
Thank you, James, for your partnership and for helping cultivate the next generation of growers and change makers. Now I'd like to welcome a representative of one of our program's major national partners. Please join me in welcoming Bill McManus, Vice President of External Affairs for the American Beverage Association.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? How about that Pacers game last night? That was a lot of fun to watch, huh? I knew I couldn't miss on that one there. Mayor, it's good to see you again. Thank you, Andrea. As she said, I'm Bill McManus with the American Beverage Association. We are the national trade association that represents the non-alcoholic refreshment beverage industry, and it's really a treat for me to be here to see this planting seeds of this program to celebrate the 2025 U.S. Conference of Mayors. This is a mouthful. The Childhood Obesity Prevention and Environmental Health and Sustainability Grant awarded to Mayor Tucker and the Plant Pick and Plate program. You know, back in 2012, in partnership with the U.S. Conference of Mayors, America's beverage companies set out on a mission to support mayors as they work to create positive changes in the communities nationwide. And Mayor Tucker, you're clearly doing that here. I'm extremely proud to say that since that time, since 2012, we have awarded more than $7 million to 84 cities across the country, including right here in Fort Wayne. You know, we in the beverage industry are delighted not only to support this program as it addresses critical challenges like obesity and sustainability, but also because we provide more than 4,500 good-paying, family-supporting beverage industry jobs to hardworking Hoosiers. Some of it obviously used to be right down the street and others on the way in. And with more work to be done to address obesity and sustainability challenges across America, we look forward to continuing our work with Mayor Tucker to build stronger, healthier communities. So thank you once again to the U.S. Conference of Mayors for partnering with America's beverage companies and to the City of Fort Wayne as you continue to build a stronger, healthier community. And thanks again for having me here. You all look great. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill, for investing in the health and the future of our city's youth. Joining us from the state level, we are pleased to welcome Diane Mazaru, Executive Director of the Hoosier Beverage Association. Diane, the floor is yours.
Thank you. No, you're fine. It's been worse than that over all these years. Hi, I'm Diane Mazaru. I'm the Executive Director of the Hoosier Beverage Association. We represent the whole industry, industry-wide, and we say thank you to all those who have made this possible through the American Beverage Association as well, but to Andrea, to the mayor, to Mary, to Cameron, who's the farmer around here. You know, I was looking, and you're here every day with these kids. I mean, what a program. I need to come back and maybe take a lesson in this, you know, because it is just amazing. I mean, you talk about a springboard for these kids to be able to come and do what they do and to learn and to love and to grow. We are so excited. Our companies are invested in the communities. We love being the fabric of your community, and we love being the fabric of the state of Indiana and doing great things for you, for our old and for our young. And so we thank you so much. This is just absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane, for championing health and local partnerships across Indiana. And now we're honored to have with us a national leader who understands the importance of community health as a city-wide scale. Please welcome Crystal Swan, Assistant Executive Director of the U.S. Conference of Mayors.
Good afternoon, everyone. Great to see everybody out. I'm Crystal Swan. A lot of what I was going to say has already been said, so I won't repeat it. But I am the Assistant Executive Director for Children, Health, and Human Services. So at the U.S. Conference of Mayors, which is the premier national organization for our nation's mayors. We represent the mayors in Washington, D.C. with the administration and Congress, as well as I'm the staff director for the national initiatives like this campaign here, and we very much value our partnership with the American Beverage Association and the American Beverage Foundation for a Healthier America. We have been doing this, as Bill said, since 2012. We have given out millions of dollars in a ton of cities all across the United States, and we very much value this opportunity. For me personally, food is the center of my family life. In the way I think about community and family, it starts at the meal table. Most of our major decisions in my family were around making meal prep. We were making the food, we were then talking to each other, right? Because we have lives and everybody's doing stuff. So the interesting thing about that is, and I'll share a little bit, is I sat with my grandmother as she canned cucumbers, right? And tomatoes, which I later learned the cucumbers turned into pickles. And the tomatoes just turned into mushy tomatoes. But, yeah, I guess. But it was a great learning experience to sit with her and do this. And she pulled the vegetables from her garden. She grew it all. Corn, watermelon, cabbage, collard greens, all of the great stuff. And that's how we sort of sustained our family and grew our family. And in the dinner table was the first conference room I was ever in. So I want to say thank you to the American Beverage Foundation, to Mayor Tucker, to the Plant, Pick, Play. There we go. Initiative. I look forward to working with you all over the year and watching your growth. And as the mayor said, but I cannot overstate it, as a first place winner of our large city grant, it comes with a grant amount of $250,000 to continue to support this work. So thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Mayor. And thank you, Bill. All right.
Thank you, Crystal, for reminding us of the bigger picture and for the U.S. Conference of Mayors' incredible support for local solutions. As we conclude our formal remarks, I want to take a moment to thank all of our honored guests, including the City of Fort Wayne Community Development Director, Jonathan Leist, as well as his community development staff, the SEED Fort Wayne team, the City of Fort Wayne Office of Housing and Neighborhood Services, Councilman Paddock, and any other elected officials that have joined us here today. Neighborhood residents, leaders, and partners, and the Parkview and Pontiac Street Market team. A special thank you to the Office of Housing and Neighborhood Services for having the vision to turn this former fire station into a hub of growth, learning, and health. This space is truly transforming lives and making a difference. Now, I invite you to take a brief guided tour of the farm and be sure to stick around for the hands-on cooking activities led by our fantastic nutritionist, Kelly Marvin. And of course, don't miss the opportunity to shop for fresh produce or take a short stroll over to the Pontiac Street Market. Thank you again for your presence, your partnership, and your belief in the potential of our young people.
Will you ask the kids to come in so we can get
Yes, and if you could, all of the children, if you could come in here for a picture, we're going to continue to plant seeds of change together. Thank you.